However, Kwawakara Ottoman Empire mo. Ottoman bomb moon, give it a bomb moon color. How can a power of palette color? Oh, more than jig term. A book of Quagadamona, whatever, Davidamona. You can take the chitty.
Lasting for more than 6 centuries, the
I want to. There were Almo Empire more. Whether Ottoman and our bomb moon, 6th century, or that 6th century, come on. Bomb moon bay, I thought more what I need Hugayam.
Ottoman Empire has been known as one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in world history. This Islamic run superpower is regarded as both a source of strong military force
Turkey ne wada la pupin wada da bomu mo no awene wada watepia wada mo no
force, ethnic diversity, and an empire with notable achievements in arts and architectural construction.
wada pada dulu sura wada semuti bo sura wada kuba kute sura wada kamane ya la ta ti tha bo tha wa ka le ko architecture ne ta design wa ka le fa ne pa ke pada tu ne wada wala du ro tam
Instructions. History. The Ottoman Empire was initially just a small beylik in Anatolia, or Asia Minor, a large peninsula in Western Asia, which originated from the Seljuk Empire, a large empire that included modern-day Mesopotamia, Syria, Palestine, and most of Iran. Following the final Mongol defeat of the Seljuks in 1293, Seljuk territory was quickly divided into small
Mongolia, Mamudos one and let do whatever do her but the do not tower jailer. Yeah. I want to make the Mima Lovagala or more pie, cotton, Della or more piane. But or more what they pan a cotton or the look is shallow or the bullet to call the Russian pan. What they pan looking what do or running it. Has you take what I lake in it? What they will let do? What they up a penny, let a cake what turkey more. Turkey con looking what to do, what they are in it. To lower whether Mongolia bombing la por running with my loma bombing la por what they pan had those sort of
municipalities, which were led separately by various tribes, including the Kei. In 1299, Osman I, a descendant of the Kei tribe, established a formal government. And formed the Ottoman Turks. The name
Turkey
Ottoman is derived from Osman's name, which means Ottoman in Arabic. The next few years witnessed the conquest of this small beylik towards more powerful neighbors. By 1326, under Orhan, son of Osman, the Ottomans took control over Bursa, and the following years captured the Byzantine territories bordering the Sea of Marmara, making way for the Ottoman expansion toward Europe. At its height, the Ottoman Empire covered several regions. Including Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Egypt, Hungary, Macedonia, Romania, Jordan, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, parts of Arabia, and a considerable amount of the North African coastal strip. The most glorious period. A host of scientists firmly
我呢给我带了个 top 早上带回单了，吃个到呢，完了都跑了多少个 scientist 呢？我的。
believes that the most glorious period of the Ottoman Empire occurred during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, a brilliant military commander, religious leader, as well as political ruler.
我呢，我给我困难的个呢，给他不得把困难也给我的提入高赛也给我的走苦了也我个把我的马克来了。
Under his reign, the Ottoman Empire started its massive expansion towards Eastern Europe.
我对了我啥不个保姆了呢？保姆呢嘛来了，我都我把它来对了 Europe 的。
And managed to invade several big cities. In 1521, Suleiman controlled part of the Hungary territory and continued annexing Hungary's parts in 1526. By early 1529, the Ottoman arrived at Vienna, the capital of Austria. Besides Eastern Europe, Suleiman I also commanded the most powerful and modern naval force at the time.
我呢，跟苏联嘛，跟把个了出到了这个大片了，我的走，他妈个把提走的把呢，绕路了。
To conquer Asia. His massive expansion turned this empire into an extremely large state, and by the time he passed away, its total population reached 15 million.
后来对了我自己了去呢，看嘛呢，把下来奥特曼保姆呢，把我的 population 啊，我啊把那个那段呢，我对了这世界个观念嘛，我来周边来看呢，这世界个观念这个吧嘛，我来，配这个拖一个呀，估计可能，配那个 population，我对了世界个观念 population 怕安呀嘛。
Moreover, under the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, this Islamic rule superpower also attained
我那个呢，考不了我给大不大把困难个了，譬如我不得吃个到了，我还找我大不大把了，知道了伊斯兰米嘛喏，我那伊斯兰米那个都所有了。
and considerable accomplishments in domains of politics, law, and culture.
我呢，那没样呢，给我把这个了，看嘛呢，ดู我把个了，提入高在没个，大做大做没个，路拉出的路没个，我ดู我。
Specifically, the reforms and attainments Suleiman I reaped are called the Golden Age of Islam.
我呢，给我把这个了，搞到了搞的伊斯兰，看嘛了，突这个到，我们没买了的这时候呢，给我的，还到了么的了，还到了多包，多，我了，这炒的了突呀了嘛，看嘛。
which has exerted enormous influence on countries in the region and all around the world.
那我这边在马的办呢，看嘛呢，我我大把古巴个看嘛呢，了提啊搞个了，这办法了。
This period was also marked by major achievements in fields of science, mathematics, engineering, philosophy, medicine.
我呢，我不然吃个到的我呢，这没吃了我都在家里看吧，买了套这个，我到也到了 science 没个，再到了我也到了 engineer 没个，他做到包了，大概六把都到了那个这个早了呢，我都到我那毛干嘛呢？我的 scientist 干嘛呢？都到 scientist 我这反正多了，我不知道。
literature, economics, etc.
看嘛呢，大都到他里，把个来大规来没，都到我瞄了。
For example, the Ottoman was considered the pioneer in the field of vaccination.
都在开到了，把个来我吃，那个地到的呢，给奥特曼保姆呢，给我要配出了嘛，不然这个给把它抽个的都了，做那个地到的。
The method of vaccination, or variolation, referred to then as inoculation, had been practiced for centuries against smallpox in Ottoman.
我呢也到了，他没有的木泡啊，没有呢，我呢，都是啥做个地到的呢，他吃个到的呢，那里，看嘛个地到的那地方呢，我把个了，他那个，到了提高了个呢，我的这样的，我那个呢，这呢，啥了，看嘛我这呢，做了那个地呢，很厉害嘛。
Ottoman lands before it was popularized in Britain and Europe in the 18th century by the wife of the British ambassador to Ottoman, Lady Mary Worsley Montagu. In 1717, during the smallpox epidemic, she
awalnya ni pala awada ke wada Europe ne wa tu wada sara tu wada kati Dr. Dermo, Dr. Dermo, Tato Tower, no.
She had witnessed the application of variolation in Constantinople and helped spread the technique throughout her country and thereafter Europe.
When I call smallpox, Tato Tamano, Tato Tamano, according to when I look at the thick thought me, you're not per kilowatt. It tapina with Tato Tamito Mopola Kikaka.
Notable achievements. Besides occupying large areas of the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and North Africa, the Ottoman people also took pride in significant achievements in various domains, such as arts, science, medicine, architecture, and so on.
Come on, away, Porgala, do what come on, arts, me, science, me, medical, like a theme, architecture, me. A Kevada, a Keva Bomud Kala, Mada, Letolito, Low Clodot Vida, Mada Chocolate, do your.
In particular, the period that Suleiman I came to the throne marked a turning point in the development of arts, architecture, and law. Regarding law's reform, this mighty sultan had codified a secular legal system called Kanun for the
whether one or whether I call it Kanan, where the book of law or whatever one. Tatura thought him, but that Tico Tatura thought him, but I do not choke turn ultima aware a ball moon a tolamano. And the Pitacan Euro, that don't know me. Only Bacala Tatu thought of the planet. Oh, what I let up, oh, Mooney the let up, Choppa meter the teacher of Meter Moon. Person and I whether bomb colored do what Tiru caught that Tapota Pradiva, Tatura thought it about
the Ottoman state. To be specific, it refers to laws showing the relationship between taxpayers and recipients of their taxes.
Okay, Pargane, Kabahi Takoda, Milone, Takoda, Nakaba, Donning Dawa Chia Kamone, Nihidalini, he will love Manu Yakama. You mean a common, what the word Tapoda, color, common. Nihitakuda, Takuda, then one back every Capoli in Oma. I went to word Tatura anymore.
Thereby regulating taxation's types and rates. In terms of architectural construction, a large number of elaborate mosques and public buildings were built, which reflected the characteristics of Ottoman culture via minor details.
I want to do architecture, that did a do move the pan. I want to pay to win kind of what couple of do what thing on it. Without 2 the clue, or
contributing to define the culture of the time. Constantinople, recently known as Istanbul, built up as the capital of the Ottoman Empire.
I want to give Istanbul with Coromana, Turkey, Monacan. What do you learn Turkey in Istanbul? When I gave with the plural, but at the low, without the Ottoman, Bomucho, Shotolida, when what do you let Kalam?
Under the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, remains its beauty until now and has become a popular tourist attraction. Concerning such academic fields as science and medicine, the Ottomans also reaped remarkable achievements. In science, Ottoman people had learned and acquired a sound knowledge of advanced mathematics.
Science,
astronomy, philosophy, physics, geography, and chemistry. In medicine, several instruments invented at that time, namely forceps, catheters, scalpels, pincers, and lancets, are still used. Worldwide today. Regarding the domains of arts, you can easily discover such a large number of popular forms of arts invented at this time, such as calligraphy, painting, poetry, textiles, and carpet weaving, ceramics, and music. The collapse of the Ottoman Empire. The beginning of the 17th century marked the slow decline of the Ottoman Empire. The decline, firstly, was reflected through the loss of economic and military dominance to Europe. Despite the Ottomans' efforts to invade new territories, its defeat at the Battle of Vienna in 1683 no doubt contributed to the weakening of the empire. By the 19th century, Ottoman's power was becoming weaker and weaker as it lost nearly all of its territories in Europe during the Balkan War in 1912 and 1913, resulting in its challenging economic situation as well as increased reliance on the rest of Europe. In the middle of the 19th century, Ottoman Empire carried out a reform to modernize the state itself as well as to improve its status. Nevertheless, the reform turned out not as successful as expected. And it was the outbreak of World War I that made the Ottoman Empire completely dissolve. During the war, the Ottoman army entered the war on the side of Central Powers, including Germany and Austria-Hungary. Central Powers were defeated by the Allied powers in October 1918. As a result, according to the Armistice of Mudros, the majority of Ottoman territories were divided among Britain, France, Greece, and
Central Power. The killer Central Power ne tadu ni shula mana tadu shu ko ne edma awe edma ne awada abomu ni lopo da ke ne kama ya da British me French me ba de phala ya opugu wada cha da Russia me ora le awada edma awada odma abomu pu khala la
and Russia. In 1922, the elimination of the Ottoman Sultan's title officially put an end to the Ottoman Empire, giving the foundation for the Republic of Turkey in the following year. Thanks for watching. If you